Welcome back to Bee's Kitchen. Today we're going to roast a chicken, and it's my lemon and rosemary chicken. And I'll tell you all about that. But for this chicken, we have one chicken, rosemary and thyme, fresh garlic cloves, some Italian seasoning. And don't ask me why I do it, but I just like the way it turns out, so we're going to use Italian seasoning. Fresh lemon juice. It's about one lemon, maybe two. Depends on how much lemony you'd like your chicken. And then some olive oil. So the first thing that I want to show you how to do is how to turn some people call it a spatchcock chicken or butterfly chicken. So to make this easier, what I've done is you cut down the spine of the chicken. And so I've cut one side of the spine, and you can use the tail as your benchmark. So I cut one side of the tail, and now I'm going to cut the other side. And kitchen scissors work the best. So we'll go and take the rest of the spine out of the chicken, and you can see from here how I'm doing it. You can do it from either side. And then it goes up to the neck, and all that will come off. And there we go. And now what we have is a chicken with no spine. And the other thing that we do with this, after we remove that, let me get rid of this. After we remove that, what we want to do is break the breastbone so that the chicken, and I just put my fist on it, and you can feel it going down. And then that's it. So, and I've already cleaned this chicken, so we're ready to do what we're going to do with it. So what I'm going to do is put the chicken there for now, and I'm going to separate the skin of the chicken from the muscle or the body of the chicken. Turn it over, and what you want to do is find a spot where the skin is and just run your hands under it. And I don't take it all the way from the edge because I like to get under there, but keep the juice, the lemon juice and what have you. Then I go around the leg so the juice gets down there in the leg, the lemon juice. And I do the same thing with the breast. And my fingers go, and be careful not to puncture the chicken because when you puncture the skin, you're going to dry out your chicken. So you see that I've done it, and now I'm coming this way. And this is the secret. And you want crispy skin on your chicken and protect your meat. So you see what I'm doing? Just pulling it. And it's a real fine membrane, so it's not difficult. Now we'll do this other side. And this is the most that you have to do to this recipe. It's so simple. I'm preheating my oven right now, and I'm preheating at 425. Now, for those of you who aren't used to doing chicken, you should use a meat thermometer. But for those of you that been doing it for a long time and it hasn't been dry, then this works. And now I'm going down that other leg. And so the skin is detached, okay? And now we're ready to put the lemon juice under the skin. And what I do is, let's rinse this. I'm gonna rinse this off because there's a little bit of meat. That's better. Now I'll pat it dry as much as I can because we're going to put oil on the outside. So now we're set. What I'm first going to do is pour some lemon juice on this part of the chicken. And then we're going to pour lemon juice down between the skin and the muscle of the chicken. Work it down in your fingers, with your fingers on both sides. And it'll work its way to the breast as well. And turn the chicken over. And it's down in the breast. I'll take the last of it and pour it down in this part. Now your chicken is ready to be prepped for the pan. Now I have in the oven, I have a grill pan that I'm going to use, because what you don't want to do is have the juices of the chicken keep your skin from being crisp. So here's my herbs. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the preheated grill pan out of the oven, and then there we go, and put all this stuff on. Here's the grill pan. Here it's sizzling. It's hot. My oven temperature is 425, sorry. So now what I'm going to do is put all the herbs in. See little grids that lift the chicken up some as well. Put the rosemary in. And then we put the thyme. And this is what and it's so aromatic. This is all fresh. And then we're going to take fresh garlic and sprinkle that all under it so that the chicken gets that. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good, these herbs and the garlic. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some salt on the underside of the chicken. That's lemon juice you're seeing in there. Now I just had my hands on chicken, so I won't put that back in my salt box. But we do salt. And let's see, put it into the pan. Let's put it this way. And we take the wings and tuck it under so that the tip of it doesn't dry out. And that's how we're going to roast this chicken. I want to dry the skin off a bit. And then we're going to rub it down with oil. This is to help crisp the skin. And I'm using extra virgin olive oil, which you'll find that I use a lot of. And the juices from the chicken will go down into the herbs and cook the garlic. Now we'll sprinkle my favorite, which is Italian seasoning. And Italian seasoning is sage and thyme and rosemary and some other herbs, but it's great. And if you're using a thermometer, you put it in the thickest part of the breast. And now we'll put that in the oven, 425. And I'm going to set the timer for about 25 minutes. And then we'll go from there. Okay, I just took the chicken out of the oven and I'm going to transfer it to this platter. And then we're going to take the garlic that's nice and roasted and some lemon. Just this is one lemon wedge that I wedged. And you have dinner. So it's not a tricky process. I have this double size. We lift the chicken off. And then I will take, we'll take the garlic that is browned and we'll just pile it on the side here. And then what I usually do is I just take the garlic that hasn't browned yet, put it back in the oven for a few moments for it to brown, because that's the best garlic because it has chicken juices. And this garlic is great eat alongside the vegetables, the roasted vegetables that I did today as well. So we will put this back in the oven and let these finish browning. And we'll add those to the chicken. And we'll put some lemon on that chicken. And we're good to go. The oven's on 425. We can leave it there, or let's put it on broil. It'll do faster because the chicken is done. The garlic is done. Okay, and then we'll take the lemon wedges and we'll just put some for those who don't have enough lemon flavor. But it's wonderful. It's a wonderful dish. Your friends and family will enjoy it. And voila, there we have it. Roast chicken, lemon, rosemary, roasted chicken with garlic on the side. I love garlic. Great antioxidant as well. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Please come back and let me share some of my other recipes with you. Bye now.